I'm backing up, man. That's crazy. Hey, welcome back to the Bible College Rehab Series. We are rehabbing an amazing building. This thing is massive, and it's been abandoned for like 10 years. So what are we doing today? Well, we're gonna show you. We're gonna go in and show you, but to go in, I gotta wear this. And we also need to find Pastor Mark Julian. He won this hat in the Wheel of Holy Humility. Boom. So he's supposed to be wearing this, and I'm very concerned that his head is unprotected right now from this beautiful pink helmet. Hey, listen, speaking of Pastor Mark Julian, at the end, we're gonna show you a little bit of this. Defense! Defense!
Oh, we got him. Yeah, you got him.
I can't believe he was such a adorable eagle. And I think from now on, he's gonna be our mascot. So anyways, we're gonna show you the whole thing at the end. Pastor Mark Julian being the Eagle mascot for Dayspring Bible College men's basketball team. So what's going on today? Well, we got a lot going on today. Pastor Mark will spin the wheel again near the end. We have an update on the roof. We're gonna tell you a little bit later, but we're still cleaning up. So it is the last day of February. It's still kind of cold. Yesterday it got up to 60 and it went back down today in the 20s and low 30s. But check out this. In a second, you're gonna see two trailers coming up here with trucks and trailers full of people. And it's cool because we have so many volunteers here today. I don't know the number, but we've always had 100 or more, maybe 200 sometimes. And so you see the kids coming in, the lucky guy driving, Mike Darling. Hey guys, is that Willow? Hey, it's my wife, Karen. Good. Everyone is masked. And trailer number 2, we're gonna call this the parade of drywall and insulation. And that's like cotton candy, right? All right, so the plan today is to get all of the insulation that is just in piles in the building into dumpsters because it's broken apart, it's aged, there's some animal stuff in it, I don't want to talk about it. But we're trying to get all of that into the dumpsters. It's very lightweight. It'll fill up a dumpster way too easily. So we've got to put it in, and then on top of that, we need to put in all the heavy stuff. So the drywall and everything else, then that'll help push it all back down so I'm not paying for a huge dumpster that hardly has anything in it weight-wise. We want to get that thing all the way up. I think it's, I don't even know how heavy, like thousands of pounds. I want to get it to that limit so when we haul these things out of here, we're not paying extra money to do that. We're also loading up the recycling today. So you're gonna see us loading those ducts into a trailer, and we're hauling those off to recycling, and they're giving us money for those, and I'm not paying a dumpster to haul that out. So that's good. All right, so to go in, it's very dusty. All of my camera guys here, let me have your camera. All of my camera guys today, there's Daniel, have a mask on. There's Grant, Paul the producer. And so it's definitely one of those mask days. So hold on to that for me. I'm gonna definitely get better looking here in a second. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me that well. And here we go. I hate these things. I'd say COVID was awful for so many reasons, but the masking was like really ridiculous. But you need these masks today because of all the dust and the fiberglass. As they're pulling things out, this is very essential. Let's do it. Hey, honey.
Hey.
Are we styling or what?
Yeah, very much so.
And our daughter, Amy.
And Charlie's in the pickup truck.
Charlie is?
He's like big about riding in the pickup truck, in the back of the pickup truck.
Charlie, our grandson, Charlie.
Yeah, and Willow.
Oh, let's go see them. So why would we have kids out here? Well, we're gonna make sure they're safe. We're gonna make sure that they're protected. But I think getting kids involved in ministry and working with their hands and teaching them that is awesome. This is what we should be doing. Hello, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, you guys having a great day?
Yeah.
All right, I don't even know who you are. Who are you? Noah. All right, so what are you guys doing today?
We were loading up drywall, and now we're gonna unload
Oh my
this
goodness,
to
he
the
almost got
thing.
buried back there. This is crazy. So you're doing the installation runs,
Yeah.
and you're holding down the back of the truck too, which is good.
Yeah.
All right, you guys be careful today, all right? I'm
Okay.
glad you guys are out here though. Hey Kim, how's it going today?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good. So I like this this I don't know, fiberglass
Yes.
all
lovely.
over everybody.
All over everything.
Are you having a good day?
Oh,
Come
yes,
over this
it's
way.
Super fun.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's chaos.
Chaos.
And
Let's
this is
get
the
chaos.
first hour.
Yep.
All right. So you guys doing okay?
Yes. Super fun to be here and doing all this. It's very cool.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
So give us a little update on how we're doing today so far. This is Paul
We're
Julian.
doing really good. Doing really good. Armies of people just working hard, having fun.
How much of the installation do we have out now,
Honestly,
percentage-wise?
It's I'd say we're over half.
Okay.
Over half.
Are we
So-
almost maxed out
No,
on
we
dumpsters?
still got room on dumpsters. So we had one of our members brought on his own dime his dump trailer, and we filled it 3/4 full of insulation, and then it took a boatload of drywall after that. Which
You
I
could
was surprised.
probably pile the insulation higher.
Well, so we're trying to figure that out, but
Yeah.
he took a ton. So, and then he'll come back. But
I
it's
saw
good.
another dump trailer. Who was that? There's two dump trailers.
oh,
Is
I don't
Tim's
know.
here today? Tim.
Oh no, Tim's regular trailer. Yeah.
But it's like a dump
Yeah,
trailer.
kind of is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw the guy. Whose dump trailer was it that's taking it to the dump?
That's Bob Nemec.
Bob.
One of
okay.
our members.
Yeah. Yeah, he was all excited. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, we're heading out. We'll
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah. So huge help, and like that's how this project has been.
Yeah.
You know, church members. Oh, I know this guy. This guy can do this. We
Yeah.
get you a deal on that. You know.
Everyone has a way to give, and it might not be cash. It might be coming out with a
Exactly.
trailer
Exactly.
and hauling stuff for us.
Yeah.
so.
This is the body of Christ at its finest, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool.
Are we salvaging any of the insulation?
Yeah, we're saving everything we can save. The
Okay.
good stuff is being stacked for future use. We've got aluminum being taken apart to go to the recycle.
Okay,
So-
we have one trailer leaving. All right, let's go check this out because it looks like we're trying to figure out how all of the utilities work, the electrical systems. This is our famous IT guy that can also do electrical, Joe Sortman, the one and the only. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Yeah. Tell me what you're doing.
This is an old panel, and we're just trying to get it sort of safe with all this
Got
electrical
it.
that we've taken down.
Got it. So you're isolating out any circuits that aren't being used anymore and kind of
Right.
pulling all those out.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. This was actually an emergency panel, like for power that would be, all the time.
Oh, really?
Power's out, yeah.
So this runs down to either generator or a battery bank?
There was a giant UPS down in the basement.
Yeah.
And there still is, but it's going to be used differently, I think, for the new building.
Is that what was connected to the lead acid battery bank? It's like
Yeah.
a massive, okay.
Yep. So
Wow.
that whole room full of batteries.
So that would come to this panel to distribute the most essential
Right.
circuits.
This is one of 4 panels that goes to.
From that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, I mean, we know for sure, one thing about this building is they did that stuff right.
Oh, for sure. They had stuff that was running all the time, like computers and all
Yeah, it was a big company that couldn't go down, so they had backup after backup. And now you get to untangle it all.
that. That's what we do.
Awesome, thank you. Where is Mark Julian? Where is he? Because I feel like he's gonna not have the protection he needs today. Look out, coming through. Have you guys seen Pastor Mark? Is he in there?
On the bottom.
He's on the bottom. Well, I would think you'd be a little heavier. So, Shelby, let me talk to you real quick. Tell me how excited you are to be doing hauling fiberglass.
Very exciting.
I can tell.
Yep, you gotta
can
watch
tell.
the eyes,
Yes.
the mouth,
Yes, yes.
everything.
And you're a nurse in training, so you understand how serious these things are.
Yes, for sure.
All right. Well, thanks for your help today.
Oh, of course, this is fun.
How's it going? This is Manny. He's our favorite guest on In Grace. Nice. So is this all aluminum?
Yeah.
This is element.
Wow, what is this from?
The heaters.
Oh, this is the
wall,
baseboard heaters for the electric heat.
Yes, correct.
This is crazy that this building that we're in right now is a little bit of an older building. It was built in the 70s. This building has electric baseboard heat. So let's see if we can find one. Oh, all of this, I think. So this here is how they heated this whole building. Can you imagine how expensive electric heat would be in a building this size? And the insulation, point up there, the insulation is, those are 2x6s, so the insulation was only 6 inches. And above that is the actual roof, the flat roof. So how expensive would it have been to heat with electric with not much insulation? It's crazy. There's no way we could operate this building with electric heat. So we have to figure out a way to put in like gas boiler heat, and we're working on engineering that right now. So we're gonna get rid of all this, but the fact that that is aluminum is amazing. This is very valuable, all of this, so that's great. That'll be more money that we can put into the renovations. So when we were talking about the insulation, you know, all of this came down that was insulating these. And what we're gonna do, I mean, you don't have to get better insulation, but it's to our advantage if we do. So what we're gonna do is spray foam. If you know anything about spray foaming in a commercial way, let us know. We could use your expertise. Our plan is to actually buy a spray foam machine, learn how to do it, get certified, and then do all of this ourselves, saving thousands and thousands of dollars. But that'll also help encapsulate this building, and when we're heating it, we're gonna keep that heat in. When we're cooling that, we're gonna keep the cool in. So we're right now working on that, learning what machines to buy. There's some contractors that are thinking of partnering with us because they want to get into spray foaming. Wouldn't that be amazing if it would be like a win-win for us and a win for a contractor that will incorporate that into their business and purchase the equipment off of us when we're done. And also maybe, learn with us and help us as they're learning. So God is doing a lot of amazing things, bringing all of this together, which is amazing. All right, they're pulling out more of these heat registers, these electric heat registers. So let's stay out of your way. How are you?
I am great.
Having a great time?
A blast.
So blessed. He's got a good respirator. Tell me why you're out here.
Oh, I just want to help out the ministry, and I've been meaning to make it out for
Appreciate it.
a few months.
And you live kind of
Yeah,
across the
just
street,
like a
right?
couple
You're
miles,
the
yeah.
closest neighbor, I think, that is part of our church.
I could walk. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and neighbors want us to open up a trail so that can
Yes.
connect, people that live around here to the forest preserve trails that are connected to this property.
Exactly.
And we definitely want to do that to be a blessing to the neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, it's planned through by our house, the development, the village had them put in a plan to extend the trail, and it should go all the way to Heron Creek. So.
Which would be amazing. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I love trails. My wife and I walk on these trails all the time, and I just think it's amazing. So,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
hopefully be able to
beautiful,
do that. Hold on, we have a Mark spotting. Where did you see him?
Down by the disassembly area.
Oh, right below us.
No. In the recycle.
No, we didn't see him over there. You think he's on a break?
He's hiding from you guys.
Oh, yeah. So this is Paul, Mark's brother. And does Mark deserve every holy humility thing that he has to do?
Yeah. Actually, I think we're probably being a little bit too easy on
Yeah,
him, but
yeah,
no,
yeah.
he does. He
Well,
does.
we're going to spin the wheel again today, but we're also showing him being the mascot, the eagle.
Nice.
So that'll be fun.
Nice. Yeah, that was a fun moment.
Yeah,
No, definitely find him because he needs to be filmed.
yeah. We'll find. No, we saw your dad, but I didn't see him.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's running. He's hiding from you guys.
We got 3 Pastor Julians here, and 2 of them are amazing. All right, check out these guys down there. All right, so you see all of these ducts. These are all abandoned, not using them anymore. we're filling this up, they're hauling it away, and they're paying us money. So we're getting rid of all of this, and we're not having to pay to get it hauled off. All the other dumpsters for the drywall and stuff, we're paying to get rid of that. So it's really nice to be able to get rid of the steel, and they're going to give us a little money for it. When you work on anything in life, whether it's something physical like what we're doing here, or even a spiritual project, there's going to be times of dust and noise and debris and getting rid of things, but there's also a time of building and restoration. When we're done with all that, there's a time of rest. I'm looking forward to the time of rest when God gives us 1,000 years of rest. You know, God worked 6 days and he rested the 7th, not because he was tired, but to show us an example of how we need to operate as Christians to have a time of rest in our life on a weekly basis, but also to show us the example of what I believe is his plan for the future. So this is the day when we're working. This is the day when we have light and we're here and God has given us opportunities, but there is a day coming that we won't have that opportunity anymore to work, and it'll be wonderful to enter into his rest. And I'm looking forward to the day when on these balconies we have chairs. So, and this is, still in the winter, but can you imagine the beauty, the green, the flowers, the trees, the lake, the cool breeze coming in off the lake? That's what I'm looking forward to, is that time when the building is done, the time when all of this work can now be used and enjoyed. And that's going to happen here. That's where you have to have vision. That's where you have to have sight. But also, I think it's a picture for our lives, and it's a picture for the future. Here we go. These are the strong guys down here. Is that Randy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on. Here, let me ask you a quick question.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Having a good day?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A little cold, but it's all right.
Randy is one of our stars on the Dayspring basketball team.
Try to be.
Yeah. Good job. Thanks
right.
for your help today. Pastor Mark, where are you? How's it going?
Pastor Jim, how you doing?
All right. How you doing?
All right.
You got this thing figured out?
Yeah, just making it easier for the guys to go back. They got to take it back out and load up all the old ventilation. and
So
take it
without
down
the handle, they're like awkwardly.
I can't do it.
No, I can't either. No, make it easier. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good to see you. That's called ambush interview. That was like Tucker Carlson with Ambassador Huckabee. We're looking for Pastor Mark. Anybody seen him?
No, sir.
Looking for Pastor Mark?
How could he forget that?
I don't know. I'm really upset about it.
We should add another punishment.
Oh, we should. They're not punishments. They're more like, Shimani. This guy's got some muscles. Woo! I'm backing up, man. That's crazy. Okay, you did it. Good job. Can you breathe?
A little bit.
You get all the frustrations out?
Oh, yeah. Lots of them.
Well done. Good job. Man, that was amazing. This is what we call the new building, so there's a lot less that we have to pull down over here, ducting and stuff, although there are still systems like that duct right here probably needs to be pulled out. One thing that we're not doing, we're not pulling out any of the ducting in the part of a building that we're not going to remodel soon. So that we may still use like this infrastructure over here. So we're not remodeling. I don't think we're remodeling anything over here. So like we might still use this duct and a furnace somewhere to bring heat down here or air conditioning down here. So that's a few of the things to think about. We don't have to pull any of this out today or in the next couple of years. we'll just leave everything intact, make sure all the fire sprinklers work, and then, fix all the windows, and then that's done. So not a lot of the building is that way. There's probably 20, 25% of the building that we're not refinishing. We're just gonna wall off. This is that part of it. Okay, there's the dumpster project. We have a trailer that's waiting, and they're loading all of the insulation in these dumpsters. There's a dumpster over there. And they're using machines just to make it easier so you don't have to grab it and throw it in. And then they're putting the heavier stuff on top to weigh it down, to compress it. So it's quite an operation going on out here. These are both our Bobcats, our machines. One is the church's, and one was donated here for the college. We showed that to you last time. So this is an elevator that, the building has 2 elevators. This one is a newer elevator, and it goes to the basement, first floor, this floor, and a 3rd floor. So it's a 4-story elevator. Everyone's telling us that this needs to get replaced, like totally gutted and new stuff. Just because it's from the 80s, it doesn't have the fire safety connection to the fire alarm and stuff, because they want to be able to turn off the elevator if the fire alarm's going off, but the fire department still wants to be able to use it. All of that stuff needs to be upgraded. So this could cost us $350,000 to do that. Now we have it in the budget, but anything down from that is good. So pray for us on the elevator. If you know anybody, like retired elevator guys or whatever, put them in touch with us, because that would be very helpful right now if we could get somebody to advise us on this. And maybe there's ways to still use the carriage and stuff, but just make it a lot cheaper, because it just seems like so much money, but you have to have one. We have to have an elevator. Now the other elevator is in the other part of the building. That's only a 2-story elevator, because that's all the building was at that time. So we're hoping that they'll let us decommission that one for a time at least, and then this elevator would serve anyone with disabilities that needs to go on any floor, because from here you can get anywhere on either floor. So that way we're hoping to only have to redo one elevator. Last time we were talking to you about the roof, and I was very worried about the roof costing a lot more than we had in the budget. And we have been able to figure out ways to get that down a lot cheaper. So fortunately, as of right now at least, it seems like we're gonna be able to get the roof all redone for just under $1 million, which is amazing. So that brings us back down within budget. That was our budget, was $1 million, but that will give us all brand new roofing. The flat roofing, which is on a lot of the building, there's several different methods that we can use. We're gonna have to probably use the cheaper method, but it's still a good roof and it'll save us, a lot of money. But then there's the pitched roof all the way around up to the flat roof, and we're gonna pull all those cedar shingles off, and we're gonna replace all those with like an asphalt architectural shingle. So keep praying on that. We haven't signed anything yet, but we've gotten a lot lower prices now. So we were worried about it going like 700,000 over, so 1.7. Now we're back down at or below 1 million, which is wonderful. Thank you for your prayers on that. There you are. We've been looking for you. We were looking for Pastor Mark. Does he need this? There we go. Put it on him. Nice. So Manny, what do you think of Pastor Mark? Is he funny?
Yes. Nice.
Is he nice?
Yes. Friendly.
Wow. Is he paying you?
Handsome?
No.
No, he's not paying you. He
Handsome?
should.
Handsome?
No, can't say handsome.
What?
No.
Penny!
Now with the
got
pink.
you donuts.
Oh, really? Where's the
Remember?
donuts?
You only gave me 2.
Oh, he only.
Or you would have done it.
So, Pastor Mark, tell me about Manny a little bit.
Manny is 10.
Yeah.
Very handsome young man.
Wow.
And
how much are you
hard
paying
worker,
him?
right?
He's a hard worker.
Yeah.
He's got a good dad that teaches him the value of hard work.
Absolutely.
So, Pastor Mark, tell us about what you're doing right now.
So right now we're taking apart registers.
You almost took out my camera guy. Can you please be careful?
Well, be careful, buddy. We've got the aluminum and the metal, so we're just separating the.
Is
two,
aluminum not metal?
It's aluminium, so it's just not as valuable.
So-
but if the metal's attached to aluminum, then you only get the steel price. You don't get the.
You got to separate the aluminum out of the steel.
Right.
So
it's kind of
this-
like separating the dross from the gold, purified 7 times. It's just a whole concept, a spiritual concept. We can preach in a moment if you want. So
I'm impressed. He actually has added value to our show by bringing in a biblical principle.
one time.
I mean, you are a pastor. We
Yeah.
do tease you a little bit here and there.
Just a little bit.
Your brother said you deserve it,
Yeah, probably.
but you do add value because
Sure.
You are the pastor to our students, and there is a
Camera guys.
principle. There's a principle here, which is sometimes there's things in our life that God knows that it's holding us back.
Yeah.
So it's allowing him to do his work, which sometimes doesn't feel good,
Right.
to separate that out.
Right. That's very, very, very true.
I mean, that's what you said, but I just said it like this.
Right.
And like
He
this.
said it better.
Yeah, it's all in the delivery.
Right.
Hey, love the hard hat.
All right.
So we basically have done a full tour of the building today. And lunch is going to be over at the church, and that's where we'll have another spin the wheel of holy humility. We'll see what Pastor Mark gets to do next. He is a good sport, which I appreciate that about him. So tons of work going on, a lot of dust, but eventually all this dust will be over. I know this is the time you've all been waiting for. You want to see Pastor Mark Julian as the mascot for the Dayspring Bible College Eagles.
18 here in the first half. Johnson cross court.
Come on, DJ,
Adam
get down.
corner.
Got it.
Left side.
Nice find there by.
And now the starting lineup for the Eagles from Dayspring. Starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 3, DJ Adams.
What's going on?
Let anybody know
I
who
can't
you are.
see.
Is it warm?
It's hot.
Actually, the last 4 or 5 games of the season, so it's really fun to see.
Yeah, they really finished this end of the season really strong. You could totally tell from up here that they have been locked in these last.
Sit from Klein. Lost the handle, out of bounds. Turnover.
And Cole, you're 100% right. That's important that Quinn does that because not only is he one of the best shooters out there.
Rebounded offensive. Randy gets underneath. Reverse up and in.
job.
Nice job.
Nice and strong.
Way to stick with her.
Klein missing it. 22
Don't
Bixler
leave him.
getting the board. He takes the 3, no good. Support open. Adams corner. Got it! Left side. 3.
Nice find there by Johnson. Found DJ wide open in the corner.
Let's go! Come on! Woo! Eagles! 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 Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Woo! Woohoo! Let's go, Eagles! Let's go, Eagles! Woo!
What do you think about Mark?
I love the costume. It's a very nice. They smell beautiful.
Hey everyone, can I have your attention, please? You can stay seated wherever you are. I just want to be able to tell you how much we appreciate all the work that you've done today. Give yourself a huge hand for all the dust and debris. We really appreciate you. And then how about all these kids? What do you think about these kids? Amazing. Awesome. And then does anyone want to see Pastor Mark spin the wheel of holy humility? Okay, so how about if all you kids, you stand behind the wheel, and then where's Pastor Mark? Let's get him over here. Let's give him a big hand, Pastor Mark.
Yay.
All excited about this. Now you remember,
what have we done
so far, what has Pastor Mark had to do? Yes.
Run around the building a bunch of times in a cheese hat.
The cheese hat Jericho challenge.
He has to wear a pink hat every time.
The pink hard hat, yep. What else has he had to do?
He has to take a test and not study for it.
He did the test, and he actually passed the test. Did you guys see him do the eagle mascot?
Oh, yeah.
Was that funny?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so which other ones did he have to do? I think he had to do one more. He had to do the food challenge.
Songs.
And they had to do the where's my hairbrush, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what do you guys think he's gonna do today? Dunk tank?
Either 1 or
Okay.
5, probably.
So would you care if one of the kids did the wheel?
No, I think they should do the wheel.
Okay, let's have you spin the wheel, and let's have a drum roll, please. Drum roll. He's got Elf for Junior Church.
Breaking news. An anonymous donor has given to the Dayspring Renovation Series. They will be giving Pastor Mark 2 golden tickets, which grant him immunity for the next 2 wheel challenges.
All right, so I got some good news for you.
Got good news.
Yes. We have received 2 donations, and the donations, that's not good?
No, it's good that the donations, but that's not good news for me.
Well, it might be. It might be. Just why don't you just listen for once? And don't just jump to conclusions. Your wife tells you that all the time. Okay, so the donor says they want you, these are golden tickets they're giving you.
Golden ticket.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the golden ticket means that in your last challenge and your next challenge, you get to defer those challenges to a college student. So I know that the teaching the kids in the elf outfit, you're probably happy to defer that one.
Yeah, let's defer that one.
And then we're also going to spin the wheel again, and whatever it lands on, you get to pick another student to do that one too.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, so what I want you to do is text me the name of 2 students.
Okay.
Any student in the college, and you probably know the ones that deserve it the most, that need the humility the most.
Yeah.
And then we will implement that.
Okay.
All right.
I'll text you.
I figured you'd enjoy the news.
Sounds good.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's renovation episode. A lot going on, a lot of chaos, a lot of getting rid of old stuff that we don't need, stuff that's going to weigh us down, and that's a metaphor for life, right? We need to let God do that work in our life. We also need to make sure that we are saved, that we have been born again, and that's by simple faith in Jesus. He died for our sins. He rose again. He makes life worth living. He makes it worth coming out here to do all this volunteer work because we're doing it for a reason, a purpose, and He has a purpose for each and every one of you. But you must first enter into the life of Christ, the life that He has for you, a life of rest by faith in Jesus. Put your faith in Him, not in religion, not in works, but in Him. And the Bible says you have everlasting life. Well, I tell you what, we've got a lot more in this renovation series, and it's going to be amazing. So I hope you rejoin us. Spread the word on what we're doing. If you want to help give toward this project, we are still trying to raise money. You can go to dbc.edu, dbc.edu, and there you can pay it forward. You can watch the videos. You can see what's going on here. And again, spread the word, let our people know what we're doing here. So until next time, may God bless you and your family.